Hey y'all, Walker the Woodsman here with another episode of 1001 Ways to Use an Altoids Tin. In today's episode, we're going to be making a weather-resistant perimeter alarm for your stealth camping operation or for when you're bugging out during the zombie apocalypse. For today's episode, I'm going to be using some of the products that I've received in my first 2 BigDBags from Delco. If you want to check out the BigDBag, their website will be in the description below. And if you want to check out some of the products that I received from the BigDBag, click on the info link right above my head here. So, what do we need? 1 fruit snacks container, a drill and drill bit, or you can use a more primitive bushcraft version of like an auger or a hole punch, knife, some kind of glue or adhesive, cordage, some type of camouflage. In this situation, I'm using Camo Form self-adhesive tape from Gear Aid, but you can also use paint or any other camouflage product that you might have. One of these battery-powered magnetic sensor alarms. This cordage, this knife, and this Exotech lighter sleeve all came in December's BigDBag, and the Gear Aid Camo Form tape came in January's BigDBag. So I'm looking forward to what else Delco has to offer us in that BigDBag. So check out a subscription for yourself. These alarms are great for home defense as well as for alerting you as a parent when doors are open and things like that, but they really don't work well outside because they have absolutely no weather resistance. And I wanted to come up with an inexpensive and DIY way of using these around your campsite to alert you to any unwelcome visitors. To start, drill some holes in the sides here. For Walker, with all those holes in there, it's not going to be weatherproof. First of all, I didn't say weatherproof, I said weather resistant. Second of all, we're going to patch those holes up with some of the adhesive that came with our cordage. So don't worry about it. Now I've got holes on the sides here so I can run cordage through so I can tie this off to a post. But if you wanted to, you could simply put one hole in the very back here and use that to put a screw through so you could screw it into a tree. But this way causes less damage to the trees around you. Respect Mother Nature. So now what I have is 2 lengths of combat and operations rescue cordage about 3 feet long. So I have it running through the Altoids tin at about equal lengths. Now what I need to do is seal up the ends of this cordage and seal up the holes in the tin. We're going to use the glue stick that came with the cordage and the Bic lighter that's in our Exotech sleeves. I'm just going to tie these ends off with a simple knot so that it doesn't fray any further down the line. Alright, so you can see I've done the same thing inside the tin and I've tied off the ends on the outside. Now we're going to glue the alarm system inside the tin with the battery slide having plenty of room for you to pull it out so you can change the batteries and change the settings on the alarm. And now that's in there nice and secure. The next step is to take some other cordage. I'm using white kite string, not because it's winter and because that's the best color to use, but it's the only cordage I currently have in my possession that's nice and thin and that I can make into an extremely long length. Attach that to this portion of the alarm, tie it nice and snug. So I've got the alarm secured in there with the battery compartment slide having plenty of room to move open. And it's important that you have the hinge for the lid on the bottom so it falls open like this. I line up the alarm and the sensor, turn it to alarm mode, close this up, and now if I have this set and someone comes along and steps on my line, let's camouflage this thing. So I've used that glue to seal off and make this thing more weather resistant. cordage glue to secure this tape all around the sides. Now what I would actually recommend, you use some camouflage paints for whatever environment you happen to be in. And now I'm going to glue this cover on here. All right, y'all, we've got it made. Let's go test it out. See if this works. So now that I'm done with it, I can just roll up the cordage, have a few of these, throw them in my pack, and now I've got some great weather-resistant perimeter alarms for my camp in case of a zombie apocalypse, or in case I'm stealth camping, or I'm on the run from something, or I want to be alerted to any unwelcome visitors, like, I don't know, the Predator or something like that. But guys, that's how you can use an Altoids tin to make a weather-resistant perimeter alarm for your camp out or for your bug out camp. If you like this idea, let me know in the comments down below. If you make one and want to tell me about it, you can hit me up on Facebook at this link right here, or by email at this email address right here. If you have any ideas for anything you'd like to see me make out of an Altoids tin, send it to me, drop it in the comments, let me know. I'll be happy to research it and see if I can't make it for you. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, do all that junk. And as always, be prepared, get outdoors, and respect Mother Nature. I'm Walker the Woodsman. See you next time.